He has produced for sexy Christina Aguilera, as well as the star of upcoming film Ninja Assassin, Korean pop idol Rain. And you might be shocked to know that he is Singaporean. Just who is he? Stay tuned to find out.
Yo, what up? It's Razor Pop lah!
So who is this 33-year-old Singaporean who has produced for Christina Aguilera's 2007 Pepsi campaign and for Korean pop idol Rain? Tan Hanjin. Who? Well, you might be more familiar with some of his songs instead. Since debuting as songwriter on Hong Kong artist Jacky Cheung's No Regrets in 1998, Hanjin has gone on to make more than 400 songs. He has also composed and produced for artists such as Coco and SHE, establishing himself in the Hong Kong cantopop and R&B scene. So how did the Singapore composer go from being the resident act at Fat Frog Cafe back in 1998 to producing for Jacky Cheung?
Fat Frog was the school fees gig. So Fat Frog paid for NUS.
It paid for school fees?
Yeah, very good gig, the learning gig. So whatever I wanted to do, I could do and try and stuff. In the meantime, I kind of started dabbling with songwriting because not all the money goes to school fees. Like there's still some left. So I buy some equipment and stuff. And then just started writing songs, and then the publisher got interested and he says, would you like to write for Chinese pop music? And then I was thinking like in my head like, huh? Do you know who Jacky Cheung is? And I was like, yeah, I know who Jacky Cheung is. So like, you want to try writing for Jacky Cheung? I said, yeah, okay. And then a few months later, 3 songs to Jacky Cheung and 1 song to Terry Lin, and then that was my first batch. Eason Chen, he asked me to produce a couple of songs on this album because he liked the songs, and that started me off into production. And after I graduated, I was in it all the way.
Growing up, Hanjin never even wanted to be in music. So what was his goal in life?
When I was young, I wanted to be a sort of a teacher.
Okay.
And then I realized that, I go to the staff room, I was a class rep, and then it's too much politics. First idea was to be a psychiatrist. And by the time I can practice as a psychiatrist, I'll be 35.
Yeah.
So I thought, what's the next most useful thing? Okay, economics sounds useful, fine.
Having left Singapore in 2007 to be based in Hong Kong, what does the composer think of the Singapore audience?
Definitely different.
Different?
Yeah.
Also?
Singaporean listeners are more exposed. Like, I would know what DK Barak rhythm is.
Yeah.
But the Hong Kong musician might not know what a DK Barak rhythm is. I would say we have more choice. But in terms of creativity, it kind of has to come from inside. So like, it's got to do with what's coming out from inside. And I think that's got less to do with the environment and more to do with the individual.
So how often does the Hong Kong-based producer come back home?
As often as possible, because family is here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I miss Grandma. I miss her a lot. She's the cutest woman in the world. She looks like a soft toy. And yeah, she's so old but she's still so healthy. Yeah, so I come back to see Grandma and my parents, of course.
Besides spending time with family, why is Hanjin back in Singapore? Is he producing a Singaporean artist? Has he given up on the Hong Kong industry? The answer's in the next clip.